This is a full-on highlight because it's history. Klay Thompson, incendiary. The man entered the night with the worst three-point shooting percentage in the game with a minimum of 30 attempts. But as we know, he is a man that can get hot in a hurry and change everything. All right, so he's got a couple of threes.
Numbers out there.
Keep them coming, Klay. Oh, ball fake. Bottoms, all three of these.
Bearded assassin.
Feel free, Steve, just say whatever you'd like. Yeah, you can help out. I mean, at some point I'll run out of catchphrases.
And numbers.
True. You see 6 of 7 from 3 in the first quarter. His first 20-point game of the season. To the second quarter. And as a side note, keep an eye on how many points the Warriors have in the first half. Flappa from the corner. They could have had 100 in the first half if they wanted. Klay in rhythm. The bench mob's starting to feel it. Everybody in the building knows that they're watching something special. The ball movement, basketball porn.
Good screen.
He had 10 threes in the first half. It ties a record. And Steph, sure, let's score 90. 90! They had 92 in the first half. They're up by 42 points against the Bulls. Now it's time for history, and everybody on the squad knows what it's about. Let's get this guy in the record book, and let's catch our teammate. Steph had 13 against the Pelicans in November of 2016. What is it about the early season in these guys that seems to marry so nicely? Uh-oh. The only thing that could derail him is his own teammate. He gets conked in the head. He's bleeding. The man's bleeding. Stitch him up. Now he starts shot hunting. And everybody out there is trying to help him get shots up. Bang, 13.
Got blood in his eye.
Now with a headband on, Steph knows that he's tied the record. I gave him 13 early. That's okay.
Headband.
Trust me, when it's over, he's going to have 14. Here it is.
Headband.
And there it is. Whole squad was in on the act. Everybody was enjoying the show. He had 52. They win by many. Klay Thompson joins us now old school style on the phone, but he assured me before we started he's holding it in his left hand so he doesn't melt the all-important phone. And Klay, congratulations on the record, man. You have 10 at the half. What's the conversation in the locker room when you guys come in and you realize that this record is going to fall tonight?
It's funny, actually, because you think it's like a no-hitter or a perfect game in baseball. No one wants to say anything to you. But the first thing out of Steph's mouth is, go get that record, bro. And I'm like, okay, you insist. If you want me to break your own record, I've got you. And that just, him saying that just shows, reflects the type of team we have, how we all root for each other when we get in these zones. Everyone just wants us to do so well, and I'm so lucky to be on a team like this.
You know, it's funny, we're watching this in the first half, and you and your entire team are out of their mind. You scored 92 points, but then it's obvious the whole squad is out for one guy, you. Like, you guys weren't even running offense. It was just run plays to get you shots. And what's that like when it's just all for one and you're the one?
Oh, man, it's great. I mean, me and Kay and Steph, we all do it differently. We all score in bunches, but we're all unique in our own way. I mean, Kevin's probably the best shot creator in basketball. His one-on-one game is something we've never seen before in the NBA. And same with Steph, his ability to pull off the dribble, off the catch, off the high ball screen. But for me, it's about using my teammates. It's about being in sync with our offense, coming off screens, all our Reggie Miller and Rip Hamilton, and just searching for space. So when I have a night like this, whenever Draymond has the ball up top, Steph, KD, they're always pointing, like a quarterback trying to set up our screeners, give the open, and they just did a great job of it tonight.
How long do you think it stands before you or Steph goes out and breaks it? Like a week and a half, or like until the end of the season?
Man. I mean, shoot. Yeah, hopefully. It could happen before the end of the season. I mean, Steph is pretty nuclear. Kevin could do it. Who knows, I could do it again, but we don't want to limit ourselves. So
no doubt.
Hopefully it happens before again this year. I mean, there's other guys around the league, too, who have that, type of burstability, and that's Dan Lillard and
I don't know about that. There's guys that can get hot, but like you and Steph, to me, are on your own sort of island here. But last thing in here, and I buried the lead. Steph told me before the season you were committed to that look of yours, and tonight you add a new layer, a couple of stitches, and you throw the headband on. It worked. You got the record in the headband. I mean, I feel like that needs to be part of the repertoire moving forward. How likely is that?
Oh, man, it's funny because I was watching Semi-Pro last night, so kind of got my Jackie Moon on. But then I was actually in my head a little bit. I was like, do I cut the beard? Do I go back to the goatee? But I guess the beard's here to stay for a while after tonight.
Yeah, come on. You can't mess with that. You talk about a no-hitter. You can't mess with a night like this. Whatever you had going tonight, that needs to stay until you have a lousy night, man. Listen, I know you guys you got places to go and people to see. I appreciate you taking the time to visit with us, and congrats on putting on the show. We enjoy watching, man.
All right, thank you, Scott.
Yeah, be good. So these types of outbursts, nothing new. He had a 37.93 performance in the third quarter of a game back in January of 2015. I remember I was on a plane and I was watching this update on an iPad and I thought it was a glitch. Like, that can't be a real thing. He was perfect, 13 for 13 from the floor. That was a quarter. Then in a conference final game in May, 11 threes, team high 41 points as the Warriors won a series with OKC. And then the very next season at home against the Pacers, he needed 29 minutes to score a career-high 60. Fewest minutes needed for a 60-point game in the shot clock era. And now, and I guess I should say, for now, the record of 14 made threes belongs to him.